Hey guys. So we're talking about this movie. I got to watch this movie. And I reacted to the trailer for this. So let's talk about it. I just told my friend Gosha about this, and I just said that the only way I could describe it, it makes me feel like I'm watching a fusion of Peter Pan and Narnia. Yes, it makes me feel like I'm watching Narnia and Peter Pan. A thing that has to do with going to a different dimension from a closet. And then another one that has to do with someone who is wearing tights, flying around and fighting pirates. Yeah. So obviously, first I'll talk about it first before I go into spoilers. Number one, this one I can't say much about how much this movie was a little different. And honestly, it had like a few cliches that are kind of basic now for this year. Over the amount of movies that have come out this year, is kind of a basic thing, but also kind of not at the same time. It's hard to explain. And I love the adventure though into it. It's like a brand new place, but it has so much adventure. It has so much interest. It has so much intrigueness, so much energy. I love it. It's good. I think it's amazing. Now, I talked about a little bit without spoiling anything. Everyone who has not seen this movie, please, just, like, don't watch this part until you go watch the movie. If you haven't watched the movie, either way, I just told you I told you this is spoilers. So if you come here and there's spoilers, and you're like, you spoiled the movie for me, I told you there were spoilers. Let's get to it. Now, how this starts is pretty interesting, since it all starts about basically how a father is trying to bond with his kids. But he's not really bonding with them because of the fact that they have electronics. And I guess it's supposed to go to the native age, this age of where people see like, oh yeah, we're not hanging out with their kids enough because they're always on electronics, they're always on their computers or their video games. They don't really want to hang out with their kid. They don't want to hang out with their parents because of that. No, honestly, you could invite your kids to go somewhere. You could. It's just the fact that we don't want to. We would rather hang out with our friends, and we hang out with our friends, yes, on the video game, get to play games with our friends. What is probably the best thing of all is the fact that we get to talk to our friends that are miles away. I could be in Texas, and I could still play games with my friends. So I think it's more of a better thing than not like, oh my god, kids are not going to want to hang out with us. And honestly, for most parents, I think they take that as a grace of gratitude, and they actually take use of it. Depending on how you feel about it, I don't have kids of my own, so I'm not going to really dive into it any more than what I just said. And so they get on a train, and they go over to the deep, hidden valley that his family own. Also because, if I remember correctly, I did watch this a long time ago, like a while ago, but let me just try to remember. If I remember correctly, okay. Sorry guys, we had a little bit of an issue with my VR headset. One of the many reasons why I have not been recording as of late. So, yeah. And you guys are wondering what that sound is. I actually had to get my fan, put it over here, and it wouldn't stay still. So right now I have it in between my legs, and I am crunching it hard like I'm trying to break a watermelon. So, and also there's another sound that is my VR charger that keeps on unplugging itself and replugging it. I don't know why, whatever. So like I was saying, a lot of the intricate parts of this movie was pretty interesting. I do find logic stupid though. And what I mean I find logic stupid, I mean, this girl. So she like wants to be like she likes this one fairy, right? Well, not one fairy. She likes this kid because it's like this kid was very nice. She gave her bag back after when she saw it on the ground, and so she just closed her eyes like, okay, this person is probably nervous. I'm going to close my eyes, put the bag in my hand, and go. It's like, oh, she's very nice. She's different. And apparently there was a whole situation of where people couldn't really be in contact with people. And the reason why, well, it's a deeper story that I don't want to get in too much. But I will say this, it has to do with the father, and yeah. Now, saying that, weird names, it made me feel like I was watching another movie that I can't remember, where people had weird names and then like, what's it and something, I forget, okay, but it was like that, and now it's like this, and so it's like a whole different thing. I also love how they live in a big giant tree. I love that they have a place that has candy, like literally an entire area in that tree that has candy. But I can't be there. You guys want to know why? Because I have a rule: don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. I love candy. The first thing I'm gonna do is be greedy. I'm going to eat until I can't eat no more. You guys are jerks. Why would you punish me like this? I'll be like, I'm going. But Frutal, I thought was a really good movie. So yeah, if you guys would like to check out this movie, honestly, I would recommend it. Sorry this video is a little bit shorter than the other one. I just want to make sure I get this video uploaded and recorded without any difficulties, or me have to stop and having to record again. So yeah, there may be some more movie reaction stuff, maybe, depending on it. I have to really check the footage. So yeah, that being said, see you guys later. My legs are giving up. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that being said, see you guys later. I'm done. I need to get this done. Goodbye. Crimson Thunder. Out. I need to hurry.